it in a message.
Don't you have to bring him in audibly? His audio though?
Huh?
You have to bring him in from backstage so we can hear him.
No, that's what I said. If he wants to show his face, I'll add him.
Oh, got you.
If he wants to say an ass clown, he can say that. All right, so we're going live.
Shut up, live.
All right, so hello, welcome to the Diamond Lounge. You hear me, your host Donnie C, and of course,
What it do? It's your boy Scrappy Doo.
And we oh man, sound. All right, so we going live. Stop the sound. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so we have a special edition of the dating game that we are going to play with our fellow podcasters and, of course, the rest of y'all that want to tune in or chime in. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This is all for fun. I hope no one takes it personal or gets okay. What? So, just an icebreaker question I want to ask. Let me see.
Wait, what's the rule? Can we get some rules?
What you mean?
What's the norm me in? Norm me in.
We are gonna have rules. So this is the thing. So I'm gonna ask a question, and then I'm gonna give you an order of who to how to answer. So we're not all talking over each other, okay? Mm-hmm. So, but that's really the only rule. Like I said, nothing else is no holds bar. All right.
Ooh.
Let the game begin.
So is this on YouTube or Facebook? Like
it's unfortunately I could not do it on Facebook because since we started late, they deleted the Facebook link.
Damn.
And I can't get it back. Yeah. So it's only on YouTube now.
Okay.
Okay. So with that being said, y'all ready?
Ready.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna start off soft. So first question, very simple. Who goes more, men or women? And I want this.
Who goes?
Ghost. I'm gonna start off with ladies first, Ms. Bailey, then
yes,
our newcomer, Mr. Jamar, and then Scoob. So Ms. Bailey, who goes more? Who do you think goes more, men or women?
Women.
You really? All right.
I think women go more. Yeah. Wait, who?
Most definitely.
Now you said women.
Yeah, women. I think women ghost more. Women, we ghost more, but we ghost less egregiously. Like a woman will typically ghost like after a first date or, after texting for a while and you just think this man is getting on your nerves. But a man will ghost like after y'all have actually like met, been involved, have established a connection, and then they'll just ghost you. Yeah, and they usually do it after the booty too, I've noticed. So,
Gotta go.
So, women too. They go for women too.
See,
what about you, Mark? Who goes more, men or women?
I think that we as men, we ghost more. And I think we ghost more because I'm not in this majority, but some of us men, especially some black men, we are still getting our communication game together. So I think instead of communicating honestly, sometimes some of us we're ghosting more instead of communicating. That's what I think.
So, okay, with that being said, when did y'all actually get it together? How long, what age group are we looking at?
I was born together, so I can't speak for anybody else. I was born together. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's got to come with some self-actualization, right? Like you got to start knowing like where's your fuck ups, where's your not fuck ups, what are your triggers, what are your not triggers. I'm still learning mine, but I think it comes with some self-actualization. So it could be anywhere between 2 and 32.
Yeah. Well, that 32 is kind of young. I don't know. I think it goes a little further than that.
Yeah, because I'm 34 and I ain't got it yet. Not gonna hold you
up. That's scary.
But you know what? I commend you, Scoob, for saying you don't have it together yet, because also I think there's a stigma that the Black man always has to have it together. We got to be the provider. We got to be this. We got to be that. And so for a Black man to be like, hey, I don't have it together just yet. That's awesome. Scoop, you're probably one of the best kept secrets on or off the market. So there's a truth.
Come on, then.
Appreciate the comment.
Nah, he's not.
Feel like you don't.
I'm just joking.
Thing goes for.
Say again. I'm sorry. My connection ain't the greatest.
More men or women?
Oh, women, absolutely.
Yeah.
Women, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely. Because women are more slick than men. You know, like y'all will go a whole 3 months having us think everything is cool, and then boom, you meet somebody else and you just gone.
I think that's men, honestly. I think that's men. That part's men.
I do. That's okay. So Scrap, you okay?
But I can admit that I'm guilty of that as well. If we being real, I am guilty of that as well.
But why are we ghosting though, right? Like that's what I've been thinking. Like,
right. You know, it's so funny you say that because I know ghosting is rude as hell. When I was in my dating life, I would honestly ghost though after just too many damn egregious activity, like infractions. Like I would give people like 3 of them. They wouldn't know, but I would be keeping track. And once they got on my nerves, like good last time, it was just ghosted. But it would be after communicating, and when I feel like my communications is not being received, you know what I mean? Like they just won't listen, then I'm out. Like nigga, I'm sorry, man. I told you.
How about that? But is it ghosting if you tell them? Like
no, I mean if I tell them like what they do to get on my nerves and things like that, and they continue to do things, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, I'm out.
But you don't.
So what? Okay, so I got a question. What constitutes for a ghost? Like, how do you know? Like you like I'm about to do this nigga. Like, how do you know you're about to go ghost?
That's a good question. I don't have premeditated ghosts. Like he said. Oh, go ahead. Are you gonna? Oh, he asked me like, well, how do you know when you're going to ghost? That's good. Cool. Usually my ghosts aren't premeditated. If something happens and I'm like, man, I'm out. I just block their ass. But I usually ghost for me, not to do something to them. It's to protect my peace. Like when I decide to ghost.
See, when I was a ghoster, I would like mine would be like stupid shit, like, oh my gosh, I hate your pants, or oh my god, you got a 9 in your telephone number. I can't do it. I gotta block you. I just
I used to do that to Android.
Cul-de-sac, I can't do it. It's just triggering for me. Can't do it. That was my ghosting for no reason, ignorant stuff, because I didn't know myself.
Yeah.
Wow. So okay,
That's true.
The man, because I feel like Bailey said, we've told you what's, and we ain't feeling. But I just feel like me all out the blue. Okay, then I ain't talking to you no more. They'll get what they want. They'll shin you on a little bit, and then all of a sudden you ain't hearing from them anymore. I think that's
shit. Well, not in my encounters. Them motherfuckers been ghosting out the blue. Shit be going good, and then they cut off. You like, God damn, we were talking every day.
She already had somebody.
I don't give a fuck. Good motherfuckers cut you off immediately.
She had somebody you in the spot for a moment.
Nah. I think that what is like we got to protect our. Unfortunately, in this new realm of dating, we got to be like looking for the potential ghosters. Like in dating now, I got to be a fucking ghostbuster. That's what it really is. I got to look for the clues. Like, are you about to ghost me?
I'm gonna ghost you first.
Yeah.
Right. Who goes first? Like
that's true.
Okay.
You can feel it coming though when the communication just start getting less. You already know.
Yeah. But that's the whole. That's why I call ghosting, because you kind of listen. So you in the process of ghosting. Okay, so here's a fun question. A Black man's kryptonite is A, obese white woman.
Ooh.
B, a spicy Latina.
Ooh.
C, a ratchet hood chick. Or D, his mama.
Can you add Sally Mae in there? Because that's the one for me.
Sally Mae is kryptonite.
It's the one for me, sis. That's it.
It's the student loans for me.
Okay, Stu, what do you say?
Ooh, I gotta jump on that Sally Mae bandwagon. The brother is tired of paying these student loans. No, but kryptonite, white women.
Really?
What?
You
I'm surprised you
Really?
said that. I'm surprised.
just get real about it.
Are we talking?
Right.
Are we talking from like a sexual standpoint? Or are we talking about like from like a societal? Like which hat am I putting on? I'm putting on my Pornhub hat and my Malcolm X hat. Which
Oh yeah, you're saying like is he talking about a Karen or or a Constance?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was talking about I was talking about sexually.
Mm.
I was wondering, I was like, man, what the hell is this?
I
The answers is not
was talking about sexually
Yeah.
in a
Like your
relationship.
weakness.
What's
Yeah, like a weakness. Yeah.
So we
See, he's
discussed
Let's see.
this a couple weeks back where it was like sometimes I don't know fellas who are here. I don't know how you feel. Like when I first discovered porn, the first porns I watched was with white women, and so unfortunately I began to fetishize white women. So when I was in relationships with women, I was like, well, you know, this girl's not going. I'm not going to ask a black woman to do that because I really prefer to get this from a white woman. But
Really?
because because I was exposed to porn so early with white women only.
Yeah,
But
it was the Playboy channel for me.
mhm.
It was
And-
the Playboy channel for me.
And you think about like as a black woman, like think about before the forward times, right? Like all the things you see like swallowing or like anal or like multiple partners, like black women be like, I ain't doing that shit, or I ain't about to, and then you're like, well shit, a white woman will do it. So unfortunately, I feel like systematically, I'm Malcolm X right now. Systematically, that's kind of been like passed down, but now we got to fetishize black women or other partners.
That's
okay. But okay, so I said the spicy Latina. So that's your kryptonite.
Well, especially when they start going off in Spanish and shit, they're talking, that shit just sexy as hell to me. It just
Spanish.
like, because you should just get cut out on purpose. Just to
Oh,
hear that.
Scrap said Latinas.
You know, yeah, if a Latina has attitude, they call that spicy. If a black woman got attitude, they call that just she got attitude. She angry. That's why I said spicy Latina.
She mad as hell.
Like he said, he think that's sexy.
That's sexy as hell to me.
So that's why I said that's y'all kryptonite. So for two of the men on here,
I'm not gonna lie though. Black I didn't come across a lot of black men that like women like black women like that, but they just call it ratchet.
That's why that was one of the options.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my point. I think that goes in the ratchet option.
Do you think anybody ever is like, ooh, give me a white woman with an attitude? I like that. Give me extra Karen. Anybody ever does that?
Yeah, they do. They think that all the time. They call her Becky. They just don't call her Karen.
The last white woman that I thought was pretty cool was Kelly Pitts from The Game. So I don't have anything else for y'all. That's all I got.
Kelly Pitts.
She's sexy.
He couldn't even get it out.
I didn't know she really had. I didn't know she had a twin too.
Yeah.
The Sweet Valley High girls.
No, I knew about Sweet Valley High, but I just thought it was just the same person playing, twice.
Okay, well, you know what? Thank you, Jim, for being open and honest about that. I'm glad y'all admitted. Okay, we know. So let's get into this next question. So this is awful fun. You're dating someone and they start a business. They tell you, think of this both ways, right? Okay, so you're dating someone and they start a business, or you are the person that's starting a business, right? And you ask that person you were giving that person a service for free, but now that service is part of your business. Do you, if you are the person, if you're the person that's ask that person to pay, you charge them? And if you're the person that was getting that service for free, are you paying? And
what's the service? Is it like massage envy or prostitution? Because it just depends.
Let's take massage envy.
Okay. I mean, as my partner, you should want to sew into my business, right? And if we really here, right? Because at 36, I don't have time to be like trying to link myself up with nobody that's not like we shouldn't be here. But as my partner, like you're not pouring in, I'm not pouring in. Like what we doing? So let's pay for these services. But I'm gonna slide you a little coupon on the free low. I'm gonna still slide you a discount. Let's be clear. You still get
Okay.
a discount.
Gotcha. Okay, I can feel that. What about you, Miss Bailey?
Yeah, can you read what is it? So what exactly did you say again? I had missed it, but I just didn't want to interrupt and tell y'all I had missed
Okay,
it. what I
so
heard.
so since Demar said massage, I'm going with that. So you are someone good with your hands. You've been giving this person massages all this time. Y'all been dating, right?
Okay, yeah.
Now you go making it a business. You done got licensed, you done got official, you done got legit. So now you're making it a business. Are
Right.
you still giving out free massages to that person, or
To
are
my
you expecting them
friend?
to pay
My
to your
friend?
person you're dating?
Oh,
No,
not when I'm
you're not,
dating. No.
you're not charging for.
No, but if
Okay.
it's a friend that I've like gave like a homegirl or something like that, and she just has to start paying.
No, I'm talking about this is about dating. So someone you're dating.
No, I'm not gonna charge him. I'm not gonna charge him.
You're not gonna charge them.
He can
Okay,
pay
then
me.
so if
He
it's
can pay me in favors.
okay. And so if it's the other way around,
See now,
if it's the other way around,
I like that
are
answer.
you gonna pay them if it's the other way around?
Oh no,
You wouldn't. All right.
nah.
See?
What about you? What about you, School? What do you?
So I definitely wouldn't charge. I would let her continue to get the services for free. But on the flip
Mhm.
side, I would pay her.
Oh,
If
Okay.
it was her with the business, I would like bro said, I would sow into her business because I want to see her succeed.
Skip, what you gonna do?
Hey, you been, I feel like you've been getting it free all this time. You should get charged for it. But at the same time, you can chuck a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? Here and now, you know what I'm saying? Just to show your support in her business, you know what I'm saying? Or like you say, get a little discount or some shit.
All right. I mean, to me, I feel like if it's someone that I've been dating and they start, they've been giving it to me for free, but they starting a business now, I'm gonna support that business. Now, if they offer to keep doing it free, I'm gonna take that too. But I'm gonna at least offer to support their endeavor because that's dope to me. Like, okay.
I'm talking about if we at
Okay,
the house, Donnie. If we at the house just chilling, watching a movie, he gives me a massage. I'm not paying. Now, if he had like a table set up in a building somewhere, and it was like a business, I would pay him like if I'm going to his job. But if we at the house and he's needing,
But that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna ever book? Like, would you book?
oh yeah. Out of the name of support.
See, I'm gonna book a session and then be like, nah, just keep the session. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just so into, or I'm gonna patronize and send all my friends there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think you gotta support your mate. I think that's important, especially. I mean, we all know we're all upstarting and we're in that phase where we want as much support as possible. So any extra any dollar counts because shit, they still doing $2 Tuesdays at Popeyes. So yeah, let me support you. Let me support you.
You know that's real.
Okay, so here's another fun question. I'm going in order because this is the ABT question. So, what combination makes a Black woman strong? A, an absent father, a cheating spouse in degrees. B, being a single mother, raising a man, and starting a business. C, being independent, being single, and having enough attitude for 3 generations. Or D, being a goal getter with the ability to be vulnerable and still push through adversity while maintaining and knowing her worth.
I like the last.
And I'm gonna go with, I want the men to say this. So School.
Well, don't start with me. Don't start with me. I'm still processing this. Can you read that one more time?
Okay, sure. So, what combination makes a Black woman strong? Because they like to throw around the term strong Black woman. People love to say that, love to describe that as us, but it's kind of taking a turn somewhere. So that's where this question comes from. So, what makes a Black woman strong? Is it A, having an absent father, a cheating spouse, in degrees? B, being a single mother, raising a man, which means she's taking care of somebody on her couch, and starting a business? C, being independent, being single, and having enough attitude for 3 generations? Or D, being a goal getter with the ability to be vulnerable and still push through adversity while maintaining and knowing her worth?
So I'm gonna have to go with D, and here's my reasoning why. I
Uh-huh.
feel that Black women naturally adapt to any situation that they're in. I think they have that ability, and I think they build themselves up on what's necessary to survive. I truly believe that Black women are survivors, and over the years, you see how you guys have progressed and changed and adapted to the circumstances to be the beautiful, dope individuals that you are.
All right. I'll take it, Jamar.
Damn, how do I follow that?
Right.
I
What when I was listening to the answer choices, I hate that the Black woman's strength has to come from like some form of diminishment or some form of like trauma, right? Like I hate that. I really hate that, and unfortunately, I feel like in the era that we're in right now, it's always been, but we should be protecting the Black woman as much as possible. Again, I have my Malcolm X hat on. But I really do. I hate that the Black woman's strength has to be drawn from like a traumatic place. But I think that all of those answer choices, unfortunately and fortunately, make the Black woman strong. Sometimes the Black woman has to put up with bad family members, bad relationships, and then also being independent and then being dependent. I think just depending on who she is. But I think Black women draw their strengths from so many different places. And I was thinking about when you were saying those answer choices, there's a Black woman in my life or my family that I know there's everyone A through D, right? And they're all strong. The challenge is when a Black woman is strong and she's who she is, her partner or her family members sometimes can't take her strength.
Mm.
Good answer.
Okay.
So all of the above for Jamar.
Yeah, that's real.
Look, you followed up well.
Yeah.
What about you, Bailey?
I was thinking D. D's the one that had caught my attention. And I can't really say why. I mean, yeah, I think D. Like, but to me that goes for any person, you know what I mean? Usually adversity, I feel, is what molds people. Adversity.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Scrap?
But like Jamal said, though, each one of the answers to choose from, it, define strong. But like I say, you hate that when you have to being with a cheating spouse, and keep taking it back over and over after all the cheating and all that shit. People consider that being strong and all that shit. You hate that they put them two together. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what people always think strong supposed to mean, just because you keep fucking with a taking back, dealing with somebody that's sorry and cheating and all that good shit.
And for that very reason, that's why my option is D.
Yeah, because D, it defines everything because it's nothing negative.
It's not necessarily, it's not that's negative because adversity is negative, but it's, to me, the other options means you have to deal with bullshit. Like it's like saying this is the only way you're strong. Your strength is in the bullshit you accept. And that's why I'm not with those other options, because I feel like that's the narrative women need to change, especially Black women. Like, part of why we're so tired of being strong is we tired of dealing with this bullshit and just keep on keeping on. Like, we tired of that. But that's been become a part of our life. And I'm like, why? Why have we allowed that? Why are we selling for that? We don't have to. Yeah, adversity is gonna come your way. That doesn't mean you have to stay with it. You don't have to stick in it and stick through it. That's all I'm saying. But that's why I choose D.
I always say if the Black woman is expected to be all these things, right? You got to be strong. You got to be independent women. You got to be a bad bitch. You got to be a mama. You got to be sexy. You got to be all these things, right? The Black woman has to be all these things. But who are all these things for the Black woman?
There you go. So then, see, and that's why I say no. That's why I wanted to ask that question. But this is just for fun, kind of. So for the men, what makes a Black man a leader? Is it his A, his Mandigo? Enough said. B, his ability to spread it low and sling it wide, or whatever Evelyn Braxton said, however she said that phrase. C, his mama, because his mom has called him king in the mental household since he was 5? Or is it D, his ability to take accountability for his life choices and behaviors while creating a plan to better himself and strategically execute it in all areas? And let me see. Miss Bailey, what you say?
What was the last one?
His ability to take accountability for his life choices and behaviors while creating a plan to better himself and strategically execute it in all areas of his life.
I just wanted you to say that again so they could hear it in the back. Because that's nice.
Okay. And what about you? Okay, so Jamar, you don't like going at school. So what about you, Jamar?
If we're talking about A, there's a lot of small dick leaders, black leaders in the world. A is out.
Right.
But I think that none of those for me. I think for me, what made me a strong leader was E. When my mama was like, "Listen, you're 20, you're 22, you coming in my house a little too late. You trying to keep 69. You need to get your own place. Get the fuck out." Like, I need you to pick a new place for your mail to be sent. Thanks, sis. I will. And that really did push me to be independent though. And you know, man, we all know this, right? Black mamas got this one rule, right? If you grew up in our era, when you 18, you getting out of my house. You go to school, you going to college, you going to the military, but you getting out, right? And my parents were very gracious to let me stay till I was about maybe 23. But what really made me the man that I am is that my mom was like, you know, I would love for you to stay here forever. Your dad and I would love to have you, but you're not gonna learn. You don't even know how to contact the light company. You don't know how to pay a water bill. All you know how to do is pay for your little PT Cruiser outside. I have no life skills. So
I thought you didn't have an apartment in college.
I did, but then I moved back home. And so when I moved back home, and you know, apartment in college ain't really for me at the time. It wasn't like no real, like I ain't really had no cable. I just had like some noodles, some shit in the refrigerator, and a little floor. Right. I wasn't really trying. I ain't had nothing, no TVs hanging on the wall. I had no wine in the refrigerator. I had no real shit. Right. So my mom out the door. That's what made me the man I am. Plus God. So the combination of those two.
All right. I accept that. What about your school?
So it's gonna be D for me. I feel like when you learn to own your shit, you take on a level of maturity that it takes to lead, because you're no longer listening to respond. You're listening to understand. You're no longer taking everything personally, and you're learning to see the other person's point of view so that you can come to a happy medium. So you can get to the center of that and you guys can move forward.
I like
that.
I don't want to go before or after school anymore, okay? Because all his shit is just, I'm giving these and he is just, can you go raise me? You're my dad now. Thanks, Dad. Happy Father's
Day. That's why he's so dope.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So in this world, in this new dating era, even though I don't think this is a new concept, but do you believe you are single to married, single to engaged, or when do you say you're no longer single?
Oh.
And you know what, Scrap? What you say?
No, read it again.
I said, so in this dating world, are you single until you're married? Are you single until you're engaged? Are you single until you tell that girl, hey, you mine?
You single until you tell somebody, hey, you my lady.
Oh, right.
You my old lady.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, baby, you feel the same way?
Yeah, I think you're single until you say you're mine. You know, I think you're still single in the talking phase. I just think that because there's some people who you can be talking to someone and they'll still be doing their thing because y'all haven't made it official yet. But I'm okay with that. Don't get me wrong. But I still think it's an asshole thing to do. It's not wrong. I think it's just an asshole thing to do. But it's wrong once you've said, okay, we're together. Then that's when you should stop being a little freaky leak.
Got to everybody else off.
Yeah, so just because something's rude or wrong, or rude or asshole doesn't make it wrong. Because technically, when you're talking, you can do what you want to do. But I do think it's wrong if you're not being honest about it, if asked, I guess. But like if I'm talking to you and I say you talking to other people, I think it's asshole move if you say no, even if we are just talking, because it's just like a courtesy thing. But
let me know how.
Look, they don't want to tell the truth. They don't want me to get my swerve on.
Basically. Well, okay, so Jamar, you don't like going after school. So what do you say?
Dang it. The whole time I was thinking, what would Scoop say?
Scoop was the type to not to be single till marriage, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think when we decide to get in a relationship, it's time for you to cut all your hoes off. Like, I don't know, like, what are we doing here? Like, if we say we together, we together. There's no way around it. And it annoys me when people be like, well, you single until you marry.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, so Scoop, what do you say? People got an opinion. They think they know what you're gonna say. What do you say?
Yeah.
Can we go back to what Bailey said? I look like I would stay single.
Well, the only reason I say that is because you said you were 34 and still didn't have it together. So like, any guy that says that, I'm like, oh no, he might be that type that would be single until marriage.
That's
so
fair.
I, in all honesty, I was raised to, know that I am single until I'm married. However, at 34, I've come to an understanding where we need to communicate. So if we've gotten to that point where you don't want me to see anybody else and I don't want to see you with nobody else, and we got that clear commitment and we're in a relationship and we're doing the thing, then absolutely, I'm not single anymore. I'm committed, but I'm still single.
Wait.
I mean it. Like, we agree. I'm just kidding.
Listen, if we did it twice, we went to the movies once, and we text every morning, we go together. Fuck you.
And you know what? And I'm with you. But I started thinking I was naive in this new, because like I've been married before, so when I became single again, I realized the rules were different. And see me, what you just said, that's how I am. I feel like if we've had sex, we communicating every morning, like you said. And if you want to go to the movies, you taking me, I feel like I'm your woman.
Or if I put my mouth on you,
right?
and you met two of my friends,
yeah.
And we text every day, and I pray for you twice,
right? If you're waiting for my text message, then we together. Like,
what are we doing? I mean, wedding invitations are going out on Wednesday. What are we doing? Just help me.
Don't set yourself up to get your feelings hurt.
All they motherfuckers be saying is that, hey man, don't get fucked up.
Right.
Listen, here it is. Either we get married or I'm getting married. But that's all I'm saying. Either we get married or I'm getting married.
I hate it. Look, the only thing worse than the friend zone is a damn situationship. I hate a situationship.
Yeah, like you know what it is. You know how I feel about you, but I'm not now.
Hey, I'm single. I do me, but you can't do you. Don't get fucked up.
and that's what a situationship is.
I hate it. Those are the worst things ever. A situationship.
I don't know. I'm saying single till engaged.
Because
I'm like, look.
You surprised me with that one.
You look.
Yeah,
single till engaged.
And they just pop up with an engagement.
So
I think but this is the thing, though, because it's the thing. I feel like if you're leaning towards engaging with somebody, you actually are starting to invest and spend more time with. Like, you're getting closer to that person. Like, you're making a commitment to take more of their time up, so they can't spend it with other people. Mm-hmm. But you're showing that. So if you're showing that, so if you're spending more time with me and I'm spending more time, like it's like we going, like we're getting an understanding. But until we've said, hey, I want to be with you.
So you just gonna pop up with a ring. People be like, I'm engaged to who? I didn't know you was in a relationship.
Don't worry about it. Just come fill in.
Before engagement, you're still single?
Huh?
The whole time until y'all get engaged, you still consider yourself single?
Yeah.
So if you
I don't care about that anymore.
But what do you consider single? What's your activities while you're single?
Okay, so that's on a very personal level. If you want to be there, that's what you do. That's you.
Wait. So you telling me? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I didn't say that's me.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
okay. Clear it up.
Like that. That's what you do. I mean, but that's also like you can have several conversations with somebody on what single is to you. Like you maybe can say, hey, okay, I'm not sexually active or whatever. That's just something, like I said, you work out with that person one-on-one. And that's why I say, like, what I've learned with relationships is everybody's is different and it works for them individually. You know what I'm saying? So somebody you're with but might be okay with that because maybe they want to still do their thing, or however y'all get together and say this is what's going to work for us moving forward, then do that.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, there really was no right or wrong answer with this. It's what works for you.
yeah, I mean, I like it.
I know you would. But no, you're a different kind of single. You're not my kind of single. Let's let that be clear.
Since you broke it down, I think I kind of liked it.
Let's be clear. You that for the streets. You that for the streets kind of single.
I just be outside.
That's for the streets. That's scary too.
I just be on the sidewalk looking.
Whatever. You outside the street lights come on.
Okay. That's for the streets.
All right, so
scary. Maybe for the streets. There ain't nothing worse than the man that's for the streets.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's different levels in single. That's why I said you gotta talk to people and see where they stand, and if you okay with their level of singleness. Because, like you said, I'm not for that for the streets kind of single. Like for any in it now.
You know, the first man I realized was for the streets, Donnie, like the spokesman for a man was Stevie J. That was the first man I realized. He is the definition. I can't stand that.
I never understood that. What was it?
I thought we had a couple minutes having a couple minutes.
Oh, what'd you say?
What was so great about Stevie J though? That and I always tried to figure this out. What was so great about him? Where everyone was just like, I got it, because Jocelyn was like, "Oh, I got to have the beefcake." Like, I didn't understand what was so.
According to Jocelyn, that's what it was. The beefcake. He's slaying good beef.
Well, how many men have a beefcake though?
I don't know. Look, I said that's what she said. She always claimed sex.
I had an aunt who told me I could get dick when I couldn't get donuts. So like that's everywhere.
Wait, that's what y'all said. Wait,
dick when I couldn't get donuts. So like sex is everywhere. So like,
right.
Want more for yourself, because and oh man, and it's so embarrassing. And what's so crazy, unfortunately, the stigma is it's never embarrassing for him. It's all like Jocelyn looks so stupid, and the other girl, she looks so stupid, and the other girl looks so stupid.
Right.
But nobody ever was like, Phoebe looks so stupid.
Right.
And now Faye, because he doing stuff on her too. Like, oh, whatever.
Go ahead, Stevie.
No.
If you look back on it though, the interesting thing about Stevie J was he was telling him the truth or showing him the truth.
That's why I said that's the only thing about him I respected, is that he really showed them who he was. So they were making to keep messing with him.
Yeah, so, hey, you will or not?
Yeah. So it's like,
was he really showing him who he was, or was he preying on a type of woman though? Because if you look at the type of women that he's been with, if you look into their background and what you see, internet profiles and see who they are and read up on them, the type of woman he was with, from my understanding, is like women who needed to be needed or felt like they needed to be needed. They needed some type of healing outside of themselves. They were looking for, like, they were looking for something else. So it's almost like you preying on this type of woman.
Right.
And
he knows what works for him. See, women got to take accountability as well. Like, you see what someone is showing you and you keep going there. Like, you can't, after a while, I'm like, can you really call them predators and act like you just prey? Like, no, you're not. Stop playing a victim.
I think you can still be a predator though, even though the victims have a choice, because you're preying on a certain type of woman. You know what I mean? Like likely that type of woman will, because they need you.
And you know what else? Scientifically. So the phrase "crazy in love" is really a scientific phrase, because there is a certain chemical that's excreted from, it's a hormonal chemical that goes from the lower parts of your body into your brain. And that's when it impairs your judgment. So when you're in love, the phrase "crazy in love" really does, being in love is almost like a high that you're off of from the chemical. So it sometimes does impair your judgment, which is why in certain states you can get off for acts of passion and crimes of passion. So,
but guess what? They got help for that too. So that's why I say at some point, look at yourself and fix it.
Well, Faith, if you're out there, blink twice, sis. If you need help, we here.
I was gonna say there's a big difference between Jocelyn, me, and Faith Evans. That's like changing your iPod from Kurt Franklin to City Girls.
Right. And that's why I said a man for the streets is so scary, because their types there's too much range to their types. Like, they will be with a Faith Evans, a Jocelyn, and a Mimi.
But the thing is, he still does the same with all of them. So that's what I'm saying. Like at some point, you
He
gotta
ain't
look
get
at
faith
yourself.
yet.
Yeah, he ain't do
And
faith like
yes, he
that.
did. Yes, they even saying he's been cheating on her too.
Oh well.
And then look at Faith. She was with Biggie. He was cheating on her. Like she ain't just all that
Nah,
notch above. Like
that's a good point.
she
Yeah.
has some characteristics also. That's what I'm saying. Like check yourself. Fix what's inside. You know, accountability. It's all around. But okay. Next question. So this is another ABC question. So your date, it kind of goes along with ghosting, so to speak. So you've been dating someone and you realize you really like them just as a friend, nothing else. Like y'all kick it, y'all fun, you know, but you're not feeling anything else. They ain't doing nothing to your lower regions, not really, so to speak.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. They're not turning you on, so to speak.
Wait,
Like
say it again?
you like. So you've been dating someone. You've been dating someone, and then as time has gone on, you realize like you just like them as a friend. Like you enjoy their company, they're fun, whatever. But you're not really feeling them.
Nah,
Right.
Do you? But you don't. But the thing is, so since you really value and you really do think they're cool people, and you like them as a friend, you want to keep their friendship or whatever. So do you do you tell them you're not feeling them after you have sex just to be sure? Like, do you B, you let them know as soon as you feel it, like this ain't it, so you tell them immediately like I ain't feeling like that? Or do you C, you don't say anything and you just hope they notice a lack of chemistry and then they leave you alone? What are you gonna do, Scoop? Because this is not, let me see what you say.
Why you picking on me?
I don't think you can go that deep into this one.
So I'm an honest person, right? I'm gonna tell you, like, and I'm also about processing. So I mean, when I first notice it, I'm gonna just start paying attention to see if it could just be I'm off that day. My energy could be off. I might not be in the best of moods. But if it continue on for a minute and it's still like, nah, this ain't it, I'm gonna be real with you and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to lead you to think that everything is gravy and it's not.
All right, that's fair. What about you, Miss Bailey?
It depends on the type of guy it is. It truly does. Like if he's someone I feel like can take it, I'll be straight up like, look. But I have done with that one option is like I've been around someone like, dang man, like you ever meet someone you want to feel that way, but for some reason you just don't. So that's happening. Yes, I try, and it's like, but I thought myself, well, maybe you know he might, because sometimes there's been some guys that I do that, and then we get physical, and then I really like them after that. Sometimes I try that, but then it's like, oh no, sometimes it just won't happen. Then I got to tell them like we just need to just be friends. Okay. So I don't know. Because
you will try the physical just to see if it can ignite something.
Yeah. Sometimes, like Scoop said, it can just be me. Sometime, but I don't know. I'd be wanting to like in my past. I've been wanting to like somebody, and it just would not happen. I didn't get it. Like damn, on paper he was the bomb, handsome, but just something just wouldn't click. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No,
and then
sometimes it just don't click.
And then the opposite happens where you get a little ugly mug and you like it for some goddamn reason. You don't know why.
You be in love with this ugly mug. I got a little troll.
I don't know. That's why I gotta tell people like you love who you love. That's why when like a guy or girl, if you go up to somebody you want, why you want him? Trust me, they don't even know. Because I know this happened before. Like I don't know. I just like them.
Like you said, would they be trying to tell you like you try to show a picture of somebody's shit and say then you start realizing like this motherfucker really ugly. You just go down like, God damn, this motherfucker ain't got not one.
You know the room get quiet or you see the text at home girl.
Motherfucker cool to the motherfucker though.
What about you, Jamar?
I got enough friends, so I need to be honest. You know, when I'm dating, listen, let me just lay this out for you. I just want to be very transparent. I got enough friends. I got enough line brothers. I got enough cousins. I'm the middle of 7 children. I don't need no more friendship. Okay, so again, either I'm getting married or we get married. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that crazy, but for real though, I do have enough friends, and so I think it's a waste of time, right? So if you into me and I'm not into you, and I'm just ghosting you, I'm like, just kind of playing the field. I'm testing it out. That's inconsiderate, right?
Right.
And I'm a firm believer. Like I don't want. Listen, God, if you hit, please listen. I don't want no smoke from the Lord.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke. So I think it's honest to be. It's good. The best thing is always to be honest because there's been. I know we've all been in this situation where somebody we really really like somebody and that person's like, "Ooh, what's up, big dog? Don't big dog.
Yeah.
Come on, don't big dog me. We fucked. Come on, please don't.
I know.
Bro.
Oh,
Like we only got the little forehead kiss, and I'm come on. That's what we
Yeah.
Like, we
Now
can't be
I
friends.
hate that. The downgrade to friend or buddy or pal. I hate that.
now I gotta drag you. Now I gotta drag
Right.
you. Sorry, I do.
Why you gotta be so vengeful?
Now you're getting beat up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No.
That's true.
All
That's
right.
a weird. That's a weird.
I'm gonna let them know I don't have time. Like, look, it's just not there. You go ahead, do your thing, find someone else that like you. It's just not there. So that's just me.
I don't have a problem telling motherfucker we just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be my friend? Okay.
It's nothing more.
But see, here's the thing. We didn't know that before we had sex. Did we not know that before we had sex that we should just be friends?
Huh?
Did we not know that before we had sex that we should just be friends?
You probably knew that, but I'm saying like this person, maybe this person, y'all not talking about it. Y'all didn't communicate about it. So maybe she trying to feel you. Like I don't know.
I don't know. We even fuck, then we gonna be just friends.
Ooh.
Even if it's I don't give a how bum it is after, we still gonna be just friends.
Wow.
I've never understood that. I've never understood that concept.
Men don't care, girl. They don't care.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's scary. Like men are scary to me. How y'all can just
It's about that.
completely separate.
Let's not put that on men. It's not men. It's not men. It's not men.
Who
Who
is?
is?
People who don't know how to communicate.
Okay.
I'm talking about within your own body. You can just separate from your mind and your body parts. Looking at women like just things to.
Okay.
So I feel like some women do compartmentalize, but men do it more. Like y'all are. It's like y'all are born with that ability.
I got homegirls.
Yeah.
the separation between sex and
I feel like we learn it. Y'all are born with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Women be out there catfishing too, and I don't mean like catfish profiles. They be giving their coochie up and ghosting. That's the female version of ghosting is catfish.
I like that. And
then piece of
that's bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you, not to put my business in the streets, but I used to do that with men, but not sex though. I used to get head from men all the time and be out.
So you was catfish too, huh, Fish? You was catfish.
Yeah. Because it was like that's what they wanted to do, but I'm not gonna stop you.
I know that's what I'm saying. Is that catfishing? Like you want to go down there?
And I was honest.
Okay.
I was honest too. Like, look, you can do this. I'm not going to be reciprocating anything. It's your decision because they think that's going to get you, to go ahead and go.
I was going to say they definitely thought they were going to get you there. So like, come on with it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all right, let me just
right.
Let me
Still ain't ready? Give me a few more minutes.
Yeah. Yes, man. Because look, a man ain't gonna tell the world that about that.
At all.
Yeah, man, I went over there and
some will.
And what?
No, you think some will, some. So Jamar, you saying some men will be like, man, I ate out of everything. She still didn't want me. No, they not.
To your partner, you will.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Like
Each other, bro. Hey, what you ought to be lying on our shit? Just say you still fucking all that shit.
That's the guy could lie, but
that's why. Here's the trick. Here's the trick. No matter who you are, man, female, whatever. Here's the trick. Lean in close, guys. Here's the trick. When you're going down on someone, if you don't know if you're gonna get it back, while you finishing them off, you got to finish yourself off at the same time.
I'll be right back.
Either I'm gonna come or we gonna come. That's it. We together. One of us, both of us, or one of us. You may come. Is there one? That's all I'm saying.
So Jamar, no matter what, you getting yours. you might the other person might get it, but you definitely getting it.
You may come. Is there one? You may come. Is there one?
See, I'm not delivering no services until I'm sure that it's gonna be reciprocated. So I'm nah. Nah.
I feel you.
Because I didn't got before. I can be real about it. I got before. I thought that I could, tsunami her ass and I was gonna get what I wanted, and I got played. She pulled her drawers up. It was like,
all right, buddy.
Over there.
Thank you. Did she say thank you?
No, she was like legit. Was like, I appreciate you. I'm sitting there like, what?
It's over.
He put on. Look, he got the rub in his hand and everything. I'm not gonna use this. Like no.
Like
longest home of my life.
Did you leave her a Yelp review? You should have left her a Yelp review. That's what you should have left.
Where were you? What leave it where, Jamar?
I don't know. You go right now and create a Yelp review on her right now. Create a Yelp right now. Leave her a Yelp review.
Nah, you gotta leave that alone.
Smash first on the second time, then you do it. So at least you can say you got the cooler.
Right, and it'd be like, and it was trash. I got it and it was trash.
So look, okay, so since Bailey is stepped out, and I know she's not single right now. I believe everyone else here is single, so I'm going to go to this question. Are you single by choice, or is the choice not yours? And let's be real.
I'm on my honeymoon. I just got married yesterday.
Did you for real?
No, I just want to be cool. Fuck you guys.
I'm all like, yo, congratulations.
I know. That's all I was like, what?
No, I am single. You say, wait, what's the answer? I mean, the answer choices again?
Are you single by choice, or is the choice really not yours?
The choice is always mine. I'm single by design right now because
I can't stand.
I'm single by design because I'm trying to make sure that I'm a whole person, even more whole, because I lack nothing. That's what I pray every day. I lack nothing.
I thought you said a whole person.
No, I'm single by design. I'll say that.
Okay. Single by design, making sure you're whole. I got you. Scoob.
I am definitely single by choice. I'm not feeling the energy. Like I've settled so many times, and I got one relationship left in me before I Hugh Hefner the shit for the rest of my life. So I'm
just one.
I got one left. My first engagement was toxic as shit, and it took me some time to get where I am today. So I got one left. If that shit don't work, then I'm just gonna get my polygamy on. I'm good.
Well, okay. I can't be mad at that. What about you, Scoob?
Like he say he's single by design to make himself whole.
I'm gonna make you go first. Don't be trying to use their stuff.
No, I'm not. He say he's single by design, to make himself whole. I'm single by design to make myself a hoe.
Yeah.
I need Bailey back. I need some women.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
I need some feminine energy.
What happened?
I'm single by choice.
Oh,
I said he's single by design to be a hoe.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I don't think people truly enjoy being single. I get that it's nice, but I don't think people truly. Because I feel like anybody that's single that meets the woman or man of their dreams or whatever, then they're gonna be with them. So if you truly love to be single, then even if you met the person in your dreams, you wouldn't be with them. Which means to me, no one really likes to be single.
I get that. And
you know what I mean?
I get that.
People like to be smoothies.
My answer is really a combination. Because if I met the right one that wanted to act right and do right and build and all that kind of stuff, I tie this down right now.
Right.
It down right now.
It's probably been them 35 unanswered messages, unread messages that you got.
Get out my phone.
Hey, what's up with that? I don't know if y'all talked about this when I'm gone. What's up with this generation trying to be savages so bad? Like keeping your messages unread on purpose.
No, that's not what that be spam message I don't even click on.
City girls for everybody. Let's keep it true.
That is true.
Everybody.
That ghosting people.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, we still paying for the City Girl summer last year. Dude, that's why 2020 is crazy as hell.
Exactly. That's how Corona came.
Yeah.
Thank you, JT.
All them damn trips, y'all. City girls be taking.
They got them brought out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
have you ever been flued out?
No, but honey, they can.
Yeah. I'm more confident.
You can.
And you know,
like Ubered out.
No,
Ubered out.
Right.
About that, I'm afraid to be like,
somebody out.
But look, do you think if somebody fly you out that you're supposed to give it up though?
no,
You think that?
no, you're not supposed to.
Man,
Like, you look, you hey, look, you think you're getting the cookie for a plane ticket?
bro, tonight you need you gonna
No.
find you way back.
No, I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out with a two-way unless you got a two-way ticket. I ain't coming.
No, that's real.
No way.
No, well then I ain't coming. You ain't. If a dude says he gonna fly you out and he only sets you up on a one-way ticket, you already know what that is.
Yeah.
So if you again, that's why I said take accountability. If you fall for that and you go along with it, well then that's on you if you got stranded because you knew what that was.
What if
you got to find your way back?
What if you thought it was somebody you could trust though, right? Like because we do get in these situationships or relationships where you're with somebody or you think you're with somebody, and then it's people that live the whole marriage lie, right? And didn't know, right?
Yeah.
So what is if I'm dating somebody and we're out of state and we've been long distance for like 6 months, we phone sexing once a week.
Ooh.
It's a thing. Get into it. Let's get into it.
Look, I heard a FaceTime loving, but I know you said it's phone sex.
That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
But and then
You like skid on your phone and shit.
more so. I try to miss the lens, but don't let it be a good day where I got the ring light set up too. Oh, it's an OnlyFans.
Oh Lord, that damn HD. The HDD.
Like I said, I go back to. But you got to be accountable. Okay, what age we talking about?
I ain't flying about that unless we didn't already smash anyway.
Okay, but for that girl who let him fly her out, ma'am, make sure you got a way back. That's all I'm saying.
I'm afraid to get food out. That's why I always just have people come here. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid. Unless it's a city I really want to see that I've never seen before, I'm staying my ass home.
But even then, so if you going somewhere like you want to see, I'm gonna make plans. Like I'm always have something in my bag. Like you're not gonna leave me. I'm not gonna be stranded. Is what I'm saying. I'm gonna be prepared. I'm a girl.
I think any person should get in the airplane if they don't have their own way back. You know what I mean?
Like that's how that girl dropped that thing about future. Girl, you look sad to me, not him, because you should have been better. You should have been ready for that.
Right. Oh, wait, Jamar, you were setting the scene for something? No, my bad. I think we curtailed his story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
You were saying something about if you have had phone sex with someone and you know somebody about.
So if I trust you, right? I think I can trust you, right? And then I get flown out on the one way. What if I'm like, what if you even tell me, when you get here, I'm gonna get the next way when you get here, right? I get there and now I gotta take the Greyhound home. You're getting drugged, first of all. Let's be clear. The second thing,
you look at that Yelp review.
But my mom has always taught me. So shout out to Deborah Ann Greenbarnes Williams. My mama has always taught me, don't go nowhere. Don't go in, just like when you go in the store. Don't go in the store. You ain't got no money. So like I said, I'm not going. If you fly me out to Washington State, right? I'm there with the money for the return, just in case you try some slick shit. And I'm coming with the hotel accommodations as well, and a little money for the Space Needle. I ain't going nowhere without any money now.
Right.
But you still
I've flown a lot of dudes out here, and I didn't pay for it. I'm saying, but I never gave it up because I'm like, don't think just because you come here that I'm gonna be giving you my sweet goodness.
Thank you. Like,
come on, sweet goodness.
Like my thing is, if you live down the street and came over, if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. So this is the thing, because you got on a plane that then I have to have pressure to give you something on your trip.
Not at all.
This is a deeper conversation, right? This is a deeper conversation.
What you mean?
Well, in that, like, I feel like we own people because I give you something, right? Or because I render something unto you. You gotta render something unto me, right?
Right.
I fly you out. That don't mean cheeks ain't clapping everything. Like,
right.
What if I fly you out and be like, hey, you want to do a little Bible study?
That's that $40 mentality right there. You know, everybody do something for $4.
Then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Speak on that. That's all.
I don't get why that's the magic number, but they love $40.
Really?
I think I'll put it in a song because I've been trying to get that.
Pimp C said.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I wonder where it came from. I'm like,
where did y'all get this $40 from? Like, why is that the number?
Trash like to put with $40 in the club.
Yeah.
Oh.
They always ask for $40. I don't know why. I guess it's better than 20. I don't know. Why $40?
Baby.
That's just like, maybe because it's like it's less than 50, so they probably feel like they're more likely to get $40. I don't know, but I don't know. That's the magic number.
That's horrible. Trash. Anyway, so let me hold on. What is harder to come by? A healed and faithful man, or a secure and stable woman?
You said a healed and faithful man?
Yes, a healed, because men hold on to their hurt for the rest of their life.
They be jaded.
What is harder to come by? A healed and faithful man, or a secure and stable woman?
Damn.
Let me see. Who want to go first? Jamar.
First of all, what kind of true false shit is this? Because there's not even an answer C or a D, first of all. Second of all, I'm going to go with none of the above.
Right.
I'm going to go with none of the above because somebody said men hold on to their traumas forever. That's somebody said that, right? That's what I heard. We got some trauma. So we got some traumatized women out here who ain't let go yet either.
That's why I said secure, stable woman.
So I think my answer is going to be. I'm gonna tell you what's harder to come by. I'm gonna tell you this is the real. If we talking about what's really hard to come by, what's really really hard to come by is paying off these damn student loans. That's
it's sadly made for me.
It's the student loan. It's the forbearance for me. Okay.
It's the department for me. But
oh Lord, it's that ACH for me.
It's a garnishment for me. How about that?
It's the IBR for me.
Like you can't even write it off in a bankruptcy. She don't be playing.
It's the faking for me. How about that?
I told y'all, look, I'm serious. If Trump made a plan on his deathbed and signed it and had it sealed and delivered, and it was good to go about these little loans, I would vote for him in a hot second. He would have my vote. Like, okay, there you go.
He gotta die. He gotta die.
He ain't gonna do that. He gotta do that.
Is he in the hospital or something like that? Oh
yeah, he got corona.
He ain't got no corona. He a liar.
That's fake. I don't believe that. Yeah. But okay, so what about you, Scoop? What do you feel like it's harder to come by? A healed and stable man. Wait, no, that wasn't it. A healed and faithful man, or a stable and secure woman?
I don't think that could be answered because everybody fucked up nowadays. If we're being honest.
That's why I said which one is harder.
Yeah, which one's harder?
I can only speak personally. I've run into a lot of broken women, and I put an S on my chest and tried to pull them out of it, and it just made the situation worse. So I can only speak from experience. You
trying to be savior?
I tried to be Captain Saver, but I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I had cape on and everything. I did it all.
Damn. You said a healed and faithful man versus a what now?
Secure and stable woman.
I think it's easier to find a healed and faithful man. That's usually when a man is finally faithful, when he's healed. But I mean, I usually find jaded faithful men, but
they be faithful and jaded. I
don't be playing, Donnie. I don't think you know. I don't be playing, and if they ever do something, I definitely didn't find out because I don't be playing. I be out. I don't put up with even little things because I can't let it happen. Y'all know me. Gabe was here. He would tell you I don't cooperate.
But Gabe won't cooperate, so I don't know what to tell you. So, Scrap, what do you say?
Was harder to come by.
Boy, you've been here all this time to think about it.
What was the woman? Secure and what? Stable woman? That's common. I think that's common.
Is it? Because women have a lot of insecurities, and they come with a lot of baggage.
So do men, but we don't.
Men have a lot of insecurities.
We're not talking about it.
I think that could have been flipped. But
that's why you think. In what way?
Healed in. I don't know. Women, we be cheating too. I don't cheat, but we do be cheating.
Women hella cheat. Yeah.
So again, this is just basic. It's a stereotype. So it's a stereotype that men can't be faithful and that men don't heal. Like they get hurt and it's going forever. That's why it's a stereotype. And it's a stereotype that women are bag ladies, they bitter, they carrying all this stuff from, like me others say, you punched me for what he did. You punched me for whatever. So that's why I say
I can agree. I can agree that it takes men longer to heal than women because we take it harder to be honest.
So I guess
but I think we're to heal because we're just not being honest and confronting the pain.
Yeah. And that's why I think A, because men don't confront that.
I say A because why men don't do it because some it show like a sign of weakness. Like some men women be talking about they want men to communicate and all this shit. The sooner you do it, open up, it be you soft, you weak, you know.
But it's the woman you choosing to open up to.
Yeah. But if a woman tells you that you're soft and you're weak from opening up, then it's actually really not true. It's her.
Thank you. That's why I'm saying, like, look at who you dealing with.
But I be saying when do it, then it's just a.
But I also do agree. I mean, I hear your point because in society, and I think I said this earlier, we as Black men are expected to be so strong, provide all the time, hard working, dirt under your nails, right? All of these things, but we're not allowed to cry. We're not allowed to have emotions. We're not allowed to want to make love. We're only supposed to want to fucking throw the dick. You know what I'm saying? I can't not want to make love to you tonight. You know, I can't do that. That's pretty soft. You know, we're not supposed to be romantic. We're not supposed
soft in the 90s. They had it down. 90s R&B was telling y'all exactly how to love. So what happened? Go back to that. Go listen to the 90s music and then y'all come back and be rejuvenated.
Well, what happened was the concept of romance turned into one night stands and fucking in cars.
Oh, that's a word right there.
Say fucking in cars.
Well,
that was specific. I will say, dude, y'all be healing from shit that happens in high school, though. That's the things about men, though. Y'all get hurt in high school and be tripping for the rest of your life.
I'm still on fucking in cars because that. I mean,
yeah, that's romantic right there.
That's
well, my point being, romance in the 90s and romance in 2020, two completely different categories.
Yeah, I agree. But I think, go ahead.
I just kind of want to go back to fucking in cars, though. Like,
I was about to say, because me and my boyfriend, we used to do that just for fucking fun. People be in the house, go in the car real quick in the garage.
I mean, when the last?
Y'all wouldn't hit the car anywhere. Y'all just be in the garage.
Nah, we just
drive around the corner. At least drive around the corner. God damn it.
When the last time?
I think
it's been a while because of coronavirus and people be at the house. But yeah, I mean, actually, yeah. Wow, it's been a while. It hasn't been.
So I need a Tahoe. So I'm good for a Tahoe or minivan. But
how tall are you?
I'm 6'3", but in my mind I'm 5'10". I am.
Mark's tall.
But you know, I'm 5'5" with brown eyes. I like the sunrise. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's my line. Wait a minute, that's my line. That's me.
I have a friend. His name is Jarvis, and he always says that he's like 6'4", and then he'll be like, "But I'm really like 5'4" or something like." He says that same thing. I thought that's funny. You said that. He said that to me. I'm like, Jarvis, why would you? It's so funny. Anyway.
So we have two more questions. So these last two. Who tends to lose themselves more in a relationship, men or women?
Lose?
Yeah, lose themselves. Like who tends to be more?
Women be losing themselves in relationships and men be finding themselves in relationships.
Ooh. What about you two? The two male panelists?
Stop thinking.
That was a word.
Like that.
Wait a minute. Different.
Hold on. That was deep, Bailey. That was deep.
Thank you. Like sometimes I drop a line.
But Bailey, wait a minute. I think because what are you considering losing yourself? Because Scrap agreed with you, but then he said something that I don't know if y'all on the same page. So what do you consider losing yourself?
A woman losing themselves?
Yeah.
I've noticed that women will lose themselves. Like they will change themselves according to what the man wants them to do, or they'll just be so involved with a man. Like for example, you know, your homegirls, they get a man, they're not kicking it with you no more.
I'm talking about like boys.
Yeah, that's different for what he's talking about.
Upkeep.
Oh, what he say? Oh no, but that's the same too. Are you talking about like energy? Yeah, I mean, you've given your
No,
energy.
he's talking about like they don't comb their hair no more.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. But
Gain weight, all them up you.
nah. But yeah, no, I mean that could be the case too. Like you letting yourself go because y'all involved to a man, or the opposite. But that could be the case too.
As soon as y'all break up, that snap, you be like, God damn, girl, why you looking like this when we was together?
Yeah,
They
that's
gotta
true.
remind you, okay, it's that, you want that brand new? All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
But men, they typically, to me, it seems like when they get a mate, they're really particular about who they're with because they want a woman to provide certain things for them. You hear men all the time say, "Oh, she changed me. When I got with her, my credit got better, and blah 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 blah, and she taught me this, this, this." You rarely hear a woman say that shit about a man.
Because usually, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that today. Usually, go ahead.
I feel attacked. Because in my last relationship, I lost myself like I was Eminem at 8 Mile in a battle rap. Okay? You better lose. Gosh.
What happened? Did they carry you away from your friends or your support system?
No, what it was I felt like in the relationship, I'm a kind person. I'm very giving. So unfortunately, I used to be, not now. I used to be a zookeeper while I was doing nothing but trying to heal. Zookeeper, where you get nothing but broken birds. Okay.
Oh.
So, but I lost myself a little bit, but I came on back, and then that FICO went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that Experian and Equifax went on up a little bit. I'm good now. Wednesday at 5:00 counseling every Wednesday. I'm good now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Still dragging folks, but I'm good now.
That's right. That's that good. The righteousness. That's that righteousness and righteousness ratio right there. You got to keep. It's healthy.
It is. That's what I'm saying. You learn how to come up for yourself, right, and do better for yourself, and be healthy.
Yeah,
healthy and heal, honey. You got it.
Yeah, healthy and heal. No, that's real.
What did you say? Did you answer?
No. So the question is, who? Can you repeat the question one more time?
Let me find it. Who tends to lose themselves more in a relationship, men or women?
Again, I don't think I can pick either or. I think it's situational because, like Jamar said, I lost myself in my engagement. I eliminated so many people out of my life because she told me directly, like, I want to be your best friend. I want to be who you come to for everything. And I dove into that. I ain't never had nobody to
I'm about to say,
I never had that kind of attention. I'm like, this is new. Like, okay, I'm slowly moving away from people, giving her more and more attention, not realizing that she was taking control over me internally. And when we broke up, I didn't know who the hell I was for 2 years.
Damn.
That's deep.
She isolated you.
But I'm glad you said that because that's like signs of an abusive relationship. And people miss
I can tell.
They miss a lot because they think that's just love.
Yeah. A love bomb.
I'm working on a project with another show that's gonna come out pretty soon, and y'all gonna hear another side of me. I'm not just all jokes and stuff. I done been through some shit, so it's coming.
Did you cry a lot?
All this shit, but it's still this one relationship.
Yeah.
God, dang.
Yeah.
Wait, what now? This is a long distance relationship?
Because I know one of the previous shows he talked about how he's in a fucked up relationship. So I keep thinking like probably somebody different this time.
Nah, it was 4.5 years of the worst time of my life. I'm damn near ready to sell this shit to Tyler Perry, to be honest.
It was bad the whole time?
From start to finish. But I'm saving it for the project. Well,
can I just ask one question? What was it? Did she have some fire sex or like what the hell was your problem?
Well, okay, so I say this. Year one, she was everything I could have ever wanted in life, everything I dreamed of. I mean, she sold into my life like I had never. Yep, she got me right in there, bro. So, hook, line, and sinker. And then when things changed, I kept trying to get that back, and I spent the next 3.5 years. I kept trying to get that back. So
that's what happened. That first high.
That's what I would tell. Yep. Or like when
It
you
was the
began,
time.
when you gamble and you win a lot of money, you stay at the table and then you start losing it. And then you keep losing money trying to get that money back. That's what it's like.
Whew. Every time I try to
And
leave, I'm gonna keep pulling
Hey,
back.
you
Oh
know,
my
girl.
god!
yep.
Hey.
You will
And then
get
every
drunk.
time you go
You get
back,
drunk.
they get comfortable again and they keep showing you who you really are. And love really is blind. I was blind.
Love is blind as hell.
Ooh, I don't even know you, and I hate you. Come on, love it.
Ooh. Hey, look, it's the Eve for me.
Hello.
Goddamn, she got me mad. Hey, you don't know school, bro.
But it feels good when your eyes finally open and you can see them for what they are. That shit feels so good.
And you know,
It
I think
does.
somewhere in the Bible, I think it said, "Ain't no feeling like being free when your mind's made up and your heart's in the right place."
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, that was Destiny Child. Never mind. Either way, ain't no feeling like being free.
I was like, wait, what verse is that?
I'm like, what, bro?
So let me go. Oh.
Oh, Lord. Hey, look. Hey, look, or whatever Genesis said.
It's the blasphemy for me.
So I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
All right.
All right.
Y'all, so this is the last question, and this really is just for fun. Or it might not be, depending on you all.
This ain't been fun yet. I'm healing.
But I said this is just for fun. This is just for fun. So y'all can tell how y'all just speak how you really feel. It's just for fun. So let's say you done found that one, you done got married. All right. Y'all done got past the dating stage, you done got married.
They got male wheat.
Huh?
So they ain't got male wheat.
Married. Got the rain. But so you're still in the first year of marriage and you win $1 million. However, that marriage ain't working out. Basically, the honeymoon phase is wearing down, and you don't realize you might have effed up.
Yeah.
But you just won $1 million, and you don't have a prenup. So, do you suck it up and split it down the middle and just let her go or let them go about their business? Like, you know what, whatever, take it. Do you B, try to make it work because it's cheaper to keep them? Mm-hmm. Do you C, you find a way to blow it because the marriage is trash and you feel like being petty? So you're not going to give them anything. You're just going to blow that money some kind of way. Mm-hmm. Or do you D, you contemplate ways to hide the body and start over in a country with no extradition?
Yeah.
Which one you doing?
I think about that one.
Go ahead and sign me up for that born identity, sis. Sign me up for that born identity.
So what would you say?
Sign me up for that born identity. I'm changing my whole everything.
Lord. You're not here taking that money.
It's disappearing next to me. How about that?
Question. I was spending money just going on and
So you do A.
Just go about my business.
Don't.
But reality, I'm gonna have that money tucked. Give me a divorce.
You can't get it because they're gonna come back.
She won't even know shit about it.
You better hope you don't ever find out. So you're gonna have to always live undercover.
She won't know shit about this money.
But I'm saying you're gonna have to always live undercover. Like if you come out and she find out that you did have one in the marriage, she can come back for that.
Hey. I'm kind of a flashy person, so
exactly.
most likely I'm already flashy in the marriage. So I'm already gonna be flashy in the marriage. So it's still like I'm living my same lifestyle.
Oh really? Okay. What about you, School?
So I gotta go with my man Scrap. If we having problems, you ain't gonna know shit about this money.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm about to divorce your ass and move to the Cayman Islands and change my name.
Right.
Okay. And so basically, you doing the same thing?
Yeah, I'm either gonna try to hide it, or I might just split it down the middle from it because it's the peace of mind for me.
Hello.
So,
right. So I might just split it down the middle and be out.
It's the $1 million for me. That's my shit.
Listen,
it's the fact that after taxes, we probably won't even have $1 million to split.
Exactly.
That's fine. I'll have it all not to split with nobody. We good.
Listen, it's really taking once it's all done to 5,000 and still not paying my student loan for me. How about that?
For me, I'm finding a way not to give you a dime. Like you're not getting this money. I don't care if I got to hold on to this you're not getting this money.
That's why I said reality. I said stick to the question. I go, hey, but in reality, this money finna be tucked.
Yeah, I'm wait.
Absolutely.
I'm
What
gonna wait,
money?
and I'm gonna move somewhere, and I'm gonna like start over and have a whole new face, whole new body. I'm gonna be like, who is this?
Yeah.
But right, and like I hit after the divorce.
Be like, look, you mess with old Donnie. You don't know the new me.
That money going in my mama account because we got a joint account anyway. I'm putting it in my mama
Right.
account.
Hey, see, that's
Hey, look.
you're not getting this money some kind of way. I'm gonna find some kind of way to get around
I
it.
find some reliable person.
Like,
I'm on child support too.
yeah,
So I
like
gotta
you-
make sure.
Be like, you go ahead and cash this.
Mhm.
So, but all right, people, thank you so much. That is the end of our show. Thank you for playing the first ever dating game.
Yeah.
Very
Got some vibe. It wasn't bad, was it?
We had a
Nah,
great.
I enjoyed it. That's a
I
good
had
question.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you can tune into the recap when that's just one-on-one with me, I'll be doing that. My recaps are Mondays at 7. You're of course more than welcome to join in if you want to, but that's just when I just give my overall opinion of all of this. But like I said, it's always live. It's always a vibe when I'm with my podcast fam. So, real quick, tell everybody where they can find you. Starting with Miss Bailey, ladies first.
Yeah, on Instagram at that's real. Again, at that's real on Instagram. In there you'll see a link to all our other to our podcasts and things like that. We have a YouTube channel, but there's nothing on it as of yet. I'm kind of like Donnie. I've been looking to get into the more visual content, but I don't know. I just want to do it right. You know what I mean? So I'm just a really particular person. But anyway, that's it. My personal Instagram's on there too. If y'all want to follow me, shit, I don't know, damn.
The Smith way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and since our newcomer never been on before, Mr. Jamar, you go.
Yeah, I like Mr. Jamar. We're gonna have to. I like both of y'all. We're gonna have to collab one day. I always see you guys' messages.
Scoob, tell me what to say so I can sound really good.
Nah, Jamar.
No, you guys can find me. My personal page is at Ramaj, RUAMAJ, which is just my first name, Jamar backwards. But you can find my platform at Officially OTR. That's at Officially OTR, officially off the record on Instagram. We actually just have an episode that we just did. We go live every other Thursday, and then the rotating or opposite Friday, we do Zoom meetings. And so you can watch our last episode on Instagram Live on our page, Healing from Sexual Traumas. And then our next episode is this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Dear Black Women, our episode about protecting Black women. And we will have Jennifer McClellan and then Phaedrian Pearson on. So it's going to be a good episode.
Who's this we? Who's we? Did you
We
speak?
is my team and I.
Huh?
We is my team and I. I take my team with me. So we're a multi-dimensional platform. So I've got like a marketing department, I got all kind of stuff. So I mention my team every turn of the wheel because I can't do it without them.
Let's go.
I'm just the voice. They're the hands, the feet, the brains, the everything.
Right.
I'm like, Jamar got it going on over there. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
I need to follow behind you.
Right.
And
I peep how he said that his Instagram shit and his name backwards. You got
why?
Hey, I'm how you say you pronounce it?
Ramaj.
Hey, I'm Ramaj.
Oh boy, that's his alter ego.
Nobody will never know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's where the money going. That's really the account the money gonna be in.
That's where that $1 million gonna be going.
Hiding the money.
There you go. That's how you do it. All right, Scoot, where can they find you?
Well, you can follow me personally on Instagram at Dreadhead Teddy Bear. My platform, Unapologetically Dope, the podcast, UDP _the _podcast. And this Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my girl, Donnie C. Shots with School, behind the platform interview with dope content creators. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on Instagram.
I know we're supposed to get together. We kept missing each other.
We got to get back in the inbox.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to collab. I don't do a lot of collabs, but I need to start. My brother, he just be. I don't know if y'all heard my pod. I have it with my brother, and he's a mess.
Your brother's funny.
Yeah, he is funny, but he's a mess. But he's always doing something. Like I was actually in Portland yesterday because I had that's where my son's dad lives. So it was, it's his weekend with them. And I dropped by really quick. My brother was out for drinks. He act like it's just okay out in these streets now. So I drive by, whatever. Mm-hmm. Boy, don't be having his mask on nothing.
Your brother's living his best Donald Trump life. You better stop it.
Right.
Okay, so he said it before I got to, but yes, y'all, please tune in and catch me on Shot the Scoop. I am actually very excited about this because this is gonna be like the first time I've ever done a one-on-one where I'm not in control. And
Lord knows you like being in control.
Yes, child. So I'm a little nervous, shaking a little bit, but I can't wait because that's the fam. So that'll be Wednesday. What time again?
7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
6:30 p.m. your time.
6:30 for me. 6:30 Central.
It's the tie for me. I got some tie, but walking.
And next week, y'all, we are, we're gonna kick off Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That is this month, the month of October. And next week we have a show that is very near and dear to our hearts. It's very personal on this topic. So we hope that y'all all tune in with us next week as we, like I said, get into that and what that means for us. And this is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is also near and dear to us. But this is what we're gonna start off with for next week. All right. So until then, tell a friend and
he's funny to me.
say it.
Drop your diamonds.
All that long part. All right.
Good. I want you to get out. I like fucking with you about it.
All right. Until then, y'all. Peace out. Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay, so